Hello, my name is Mauricio Perez, and this is my presentation of Fitbit. Fitbit Inc. is a company headquartered in San Francisco, California. It was founded and managed by James Park and Eric Friedman in October 2007 as a fitness tracking device company. The company primarily operates in the U.S. and employs around 579 people. Approximately 75% of sales are coming from the U.S., with 11% from Asia Pacific, 8 from Europe, and 6 from the Americas, excluding the U.S. The company recorded revenues of $745 million in the fiscal year ended 2014, with a net profit of $28 million. The company's growth more than covered increased spending on research and development and sales and marketing. Fitbit made $131.7 million in 2014, reversing a $51.6 million loss from 2013. Cash flows from operations was about $18 million for 2014 compared to about $33 million for 2013. On May 7, 2015, after 8 years in business, Fitbit announced it had filed an IPO with the New York Stock Exchange listing. The initial public offering was filed for $100 million, and the company trades in the New York Stock Exchange under the symbol FIT. The company raised $380 million in its initial public stock offering in June 2015 and intends to use proceeds for research and development, sales and marketing, capital expenditures, and possibly acquisitions. In March 2015, Fitbit acquired Fitstar, which produces interactive exercise videos for mobile devices and computers. Users can adjust the strenuousness of workouts based on feedback they provide. Pairing Fitbit devices with interactive videos could extend the active use of the Fitbit device over longer periods of time. Fitbit's top competitors are Apple, Xiaomi, Garmin, and Samsung. Apple's first appearance in the wearables market finds it in the number 2 position overall and well within reach of the market leader Fitbit. Apple is just getting started with its watch, having just 16 geographic markets today and started an agreement with third-party retailers. But it continues development of the watch OS platform, and Apple has announced that the next version of the watch will allow for native applications, which will have a similar effect that iPhones enjoy when native apps become available. Xiaomi made a fairly big splash when it entered the wearables market last year with its Mi Band. Since then, its growth has been unstoppable in China, as the vendor was quick to introduce rock-bottom prices. Xiaomi recently expanded into markets outside of China, although its limited distribution channels have been a dampening factor on its growth. Garmin's laser-like focus on fitness devices for citizen athletes, which are runners, cyclists, and swimmers, has been successful so far, though increasing competition from the likes of Fitbit and Xiaomi has led to a reduction in its share. Garmin's new Connect IQ platform may help relieve some of the pressure as it attempts to offer access to third-party applications, data fields, watch faces, and widgets to further customize its wearable devices. And Samsung rounds up the top 5 competitors. The company saw sustained success with the popularity of its Gear S and Gear Fit devices, and hinted at a massively redesigned Gear S2 to be announced next month. Given Samsung's history of making its latest wearable devices compatible only with Samsung's top models and nearly exclusive reliance on Tyson, the company has limited its potential reach. Whether that trend continues with the Gear S2 would only need to be seen. Fitbit is currently the market leader with 24.3% of the market share and a total of 4.4 million units shipped in the second quarter of 2015, followed by Apple with 19.9% of the market share and 3.6 million units shipped. Xiaomi rounds out the top 3 leaders in this market with 17.1% market share and 3.1 million units shipped. Opportunities and threats. The major opportunity is that Fitbit is a market leader. It has been leading the way in the emerging market, and Fitbit is focused on innovation to keep leading the market and on improving user experience and engagement. They've accelerated the pace of Fitbit's innovation, reflected by a high-level investment in research and development. At the end of Q3 2015, the research and development headcount increased to 461 compared to 131 in the same quarter of 2014. Corporate wellness programs. Corporate wellness programs' strategy to curb rising health costs and improve employee engagement is accelerating rapidly in the U.S. and many other parts of the world. Fitbit is well positioned to take advantage of these trends and has the momentum to continue to grow worldwide. Stock growth. Analysts have marked Fitbit as the next big thing. Analyst Mark McClintock wrote, considering that Fitbit is the fastest growing meaningful consumer company in the world at 140% plus revenue year over year in 2015, in a world lacking true growth stories, we believe the current valuation level is just too compelling to ignore. Analysts expect revenue to climb 33% in 2016 to $2.4 billion, with earnings up 18% to $1.13 a share. Promotion of healthier lifestyles. Fitbit has broad appeal because it's for anyone with an interest in leading a healthier lifestyle. There is unlimited application for fitness tracking, and the technology can certainly promote healthier lifestyles. A few insurers have begun to reduce premiums for those willing to wear fitness trackers, and some companies will buy them in bulk and hand them out to their employees. And now the threats. One of the big ones is competition. While Fitbit is the leading fitness tracking device company according to research organizations like IDP and NPD Group, the market for such devices is still young, and the competition is mounting. Serious rivals are gunning for a larger piece of the pie. Apple and other companies are aiming for Fitbit's leadership in the fitness device race. The first generation of Apple Watch includes a mediocre fitness tracker, but that probably will improve over time. Microsoft has its own well-reviewed fitness band, and Xiaomi, the China-based device maker, is gaining momentum as a low-cost option. On the fitness side, Garmin is the more serious competitor, though they have struggled to gain mass appeal. Now the safety concerns. There was a voluntary recall of the device due to causing a skin irritation. A challenge for the company arose in early 2014 when some users of the Fitbit Force reported allergic reactions from wearing the device. Fitbit recalled millions of Fitbit Forces units and later in that year replaced them all with the Fitbit Charge model. Pending litigation. The company also is involved in a litigation with competitor Jawbone, which accused Fitbit of stealing trade secrets and poaching employees. Fitbit has denied the allegations, and the case continues in state courts in California. And finally, there's privacy concerns. Starting in June 2011, Fitbit was criticized for its website default activities sharing setting, which made users manually enter physical activities available for public viewing. All users had the options to make the physical activity information private, but some users were unaware that their information was public by default. One specific issue with the technology blogs made fun of was that some users were including details about their sex lives in their daily exercise logs, and this information was by default publicly available. Fitbit responded to criticism by making all such data private by default and requesting that search engines remove indexed user profile pages from their databases. Fitbit devices have been used in criminal investigations. In one instance, GPS data was used to invalidate evidence in a rape trial. Fitbit is a fitness tracking device company. Fitbit's segment is in the computer hardware and equipment manufacture and distribution, primarily in the fitness tracking devices. Fitbit has grown its global retail outlet to more than 48,000. Fitbit's mission is to help people lead healthier, more active lives by empowering them with inspiration, data, and guidance. The Fitbit brand, which embodies this mission, has turned a place among the most trusted health and fitness brands with millions of users on the Fitbit platform. Fitbit's target market is consumers and enterprises that want to focus on health and fitness through connected devices, which are increasingly becoming an important and universal part of people's lives. Fitbit sees a solid business in corporate wellness programs in which companies often subsidize the cost of fitness equipment for employees. That market accounted for 10% of fitness revenue in 2014, but the company intends to build up its offering for wellness programs and expand its sales staff geared towards the market. The company has marked international markets as an opportunity for expansion. About 25% of its revenue came from outside the U.S. in 2014. Some of its sales and marketing budget will go towards expanding distribution channels, retailers, and strategic partnership internationally. Fitbit will increase advertising and open more sales offices around the world. The company makes the most popular devices in the emerging fitness tracker market, with nearly 11 million sold in 2014. Its line of 6 wearable devices are available in a variety of colors and can track steps, calories burned, and duration of activity. Other measurements taken by the variety of Fitbit devices include sleep duration and quality, heart rate, and distance and route. In addition, it also includes an altimeter that measures elevation gain in terms of floor, with one floor roughly equivalent to 10 feet. A digital clock visible on the device display and a stopwatch that can be used to time activities. All Fit devices sync with computers and some sync with apps on mobile devices to show feedback and can display caller ID information from a connected smartphone through the Fitbit app. More than 45,000 stores carry Fitbit, including Best Buy, Target, Dick's Sporting Goods, as well as Amazon.com. The company's key products include the following: the Fitbit Zip, which is roughly the size of a quarter and tracks only steps taken, distance traveled, and calories burned. Compared to other Fitbit trackers, the Zip is the first Fitbit produced to include a disposable battery. It also has a lower price point than other Fitbit trackers. Similar to the Fitbit One, it is available to sync and data wirelessly to supported mobile devices. The Fitbit Flex is a device that one wears on the wrist. It tracks movements 24 hours a day, including sleep patterns. It has a simple display of 5 LED lights which indicate the number of steps taken in a day, and it vibrates to indicate that your goal has been reached. The light also indicates battery level. The Fitbit Flex has almost all the same sync function as the Fitbit One and Zip. The Flex is also the most water-resistant tracker. It can be worn while showering, but not while swimming. The Fitbit Flex includes a specialized USB charger. The battery lasts 5 to 7 days, and it takes 1 to 2 hours to charge. The Aria is a Wi-Fi smart scale. It recognizes users who are wearing Fitbit trackers and measures weight, body mass index, and percentage of body fat of the user. It can keep track of weight of 8 individual users and update information to Fitbit.com automatically via Wi-Fi network. The information is also updated to mobile apps. The Fitbit One is an update to the Fitbit Ultra that uses a more vivid digital display. It has a separate clip and a separate charging cable and wireless sync dongle. The Fitbit One and the Fitbit Zip were the first wireless activity trackers to sync using Bluetooth 4.0 or Bluetooth Smart technology. Fitbit One can record several daily activities, including but not limited to number of steps taken, distance traveled on foot, numbers of floors climbed, calories burned, rigorous activity minutes, sleep efficiency, delicate movements during sleep, and number of wake-ups during sleep, etc. The Fitbit Charge is a replacement to the Fitbit Force. It was released in November 2014 for $130 retail. Unlike the Force, Charge wristband is slightly different in texture and can display caller ID information from a connected smartphone through the Fitbit app. The Charge automatically tracks user steps, sleeps, flight of stairs using an altimeter, and an approximation of distance traveled. The charge tracks steps using a 3-axis accelerometer by tracking forward movement along with slide upwards through movements. Both the charge and the HR version register each step almost exactly half through the step. The charge HR is a charge plus a heart rate monitor and a calorie counter. With this addition, the 7-day battery life is reduced to 5 days. The charge HR has the same texture band as the charge and comes in black, plum, blue, tangerine, and teal. The charge HR band clasp resembles that of a traditional watch instead of the snap-on band the original charge has. The Fitbit Search is more like a smartwatch than an activity tracker and aimed for the fitness demographic. The Search includes a heart rate monitor and the ability to track pace, distance, and elevation using the GPS on the device. Fitbit offers a free website that can be used with or without the Fitbit tracker. Users have the ability to log their food, activity, weight, blood pressure, heart rate, and glucose levels to track over time. Users also have the ability to set daily and weekly goals for themselves for steps, calories burned and consumed, and distance walked. Distribution. The company sells mainly through distributors and retail stores, which often have dedicated Fitbit displays. Within distribution, Best Buy and Amazon.com accounted for about 13, 12, and 11% respectively of the company's revenue in 2014. Pricing. While Fitbit develops the sensor algorithms and software for its product, the devices are made by contract manufacturer, mainly Flextronics. Fitbit devices range in prices from about $60 for the entry-level Fitbit set up to $250 for the Fitbit Search that has the features of a GPS watch, heart rate tracker, activity tracker, and smartwatch. The company updates its products through wireless connections. Fitbit also sells a Wi-Fi enabled scale called ARIA that tracks weight, body fat percentage, and body mass index. In addition, the company offers premium services for which customers pay extra. They include virtual coaching through customized fitness plans and interactive video-based exercise on mobile devices and computers. The company's open application programming allows third-party developers to create health and fitness apps for Fitbit's platform. Fitbit trackers are this year's hot holidays gift. The Fitbit Charge HR has held the #1 spot on Amazon.com list of best-selling health and personal care products. In fact, Fitbit holds 4 of the top 10 spots in the category, in which devices ranging from $79 to $145. Promotions. Sales and marketing expense surged to $112 million in 2014, a 317% increase from 2013. The company has spent about $67 million on advertising. Fitbit plans to spend $150 million, much of it raised from the initial public offering, on research and development in 2015 to develop more sophisticated and responsive hardware and software. In sales and marketing, Fitbit faces the challenge of promoting the concept of fitness and wellness and how devices help attain goals while promoting its brand. There is an extensive sales and marketing push in 2015, which includes television commercials and print ads to accelerate brand awareness. In the U.S., there were ads on Sunday night and Thursday night football and on 4 of the top 5 programs of Fall Premiere Week in September. They continue to build the integration of key programming, further integrating with The Amazing Race this fall, and a new integration with The Walking Dead. Product positioning and differentiation within the industry. Even though Fitbit has had a lot of successes in 2015, such as triple-digit year-over-year worldwide volume growth, double-digit year-over-year worldwide revenue and profit growth, expanded partnership with corporate wellness groups, fashion and food companies, and increased visibility in the media, Fitbit resonates with customers because it has remained true to its simple value proposition of tracking fitness to encourage healthier lifestyles rather than promising the multi-purpose functionality that most watches have stopped. The following sources have been used: